you're able to get yourself to think ahead, one thing that may work for people is this idea of bunching or bundling, right? Where if you are accustomed to giving to charity, you try to bunch up your deductions in one year and then go a little lighter the next year, so that you actually can itemize and save a little on your tax bill in alternate years. Or if you know that you are due for really expensive dental work or other medical procedures, trying to lump all this stuff together so that you get a tax break in one year versus another. But again, you can't do that at the last minute after the whole year has flown by.
Yeah, correct. So imagine you're driving down the road and you're trying to swerve out of the way of something right in front of you. You're not necessarily worried about the inflation on your tires at that point. You're not worried about maybe signaling or, making sure that the coffee is in the cup holder. You just want to get out of the way of whatever's in front of you. After that point, then you start kind of looking at everything around you to figure out what has to be in place. So this bunching that you're talking about, we see this all the time. A lot of times people, it's not a perfect union, but a lot of times people think about it in terms of these qualified charitable distributions, QCDs, from their IRAs if they have to take these required minimum distributions. Remember, those QCDs, you can basically send money directly to these qualified charitable organizations from your IRA, satisfies the RMD. There's a limit. You can't do, you got to do less than 100 grand a year. But when people are already thinking about these charitable contributions, it's not so much of a stretch to say, hey, let's figure out the timing of this, because it may work out to your benefit if you do a little bit more in one year, pause, and then maybe wait at some point to figure out when you want to do it in another calendar year. But it all comes down to your particular situation and what you're trying to accomplish here when it comes to taxes.